Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Polar Bears and the Philadelphia Phillies. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Claudio Santos gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Number 8.
Settling in now, Ramon Quezada, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Polar Bears.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Hit on the ground out to short, reined in. And the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Esteban Ponce.
So striding forward now, Esteban Ponce. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready now, Jeremy Pitts. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Dwayne Puig, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the box, Mariano Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The second baseman, Carlos Sepulveda.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Sepulveda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Swing and a line drive. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he's back standing. Standing in now, Robert Poisson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Has a look, now the pitch. Sepulveda stands at first with one out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more.
That's a ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Broadway calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Ross Jimenez.
Standing in, Ross Jimenez, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Curveball grounded towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchand. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Marchand.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Coming to the plate now, George Herring. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games. And we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, D-Row. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball at the ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The windup and the 0-1.
Down 21. Nope.
No score here as we play inning number 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
That is it.
Into the box now, George Edler. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ball game last night. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here it comes on 1-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Quentin Broadway is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A ball and no strikes. Just short, hit hard, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So striding in, Edwin Yan. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Edwin Yan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Mikey Henderson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mikey Henderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Trent Fernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Elvis Glass. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Ramon Quezada, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit down the line at first. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Estevan Ponce. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
At the plate now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Third inning, no score to this point. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yan is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Riding in once again, Ricky Marchand. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1. No strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Jimenez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
We're back as the Phillies lineup readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Eldon Kaufman is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Tom Wood. First offering on its way. 4-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
We got 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Digging in for his second at bat, Mariano Cortez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch.
1-0.
Cortez manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Into the box now, George Herring. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Fernandez is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, George Edler. He reached on a single in his first try.
Edler.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third base.
Digging in to try it again. Reese Hines. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So now to the plate, Quentin Broadway, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Carlos Sepulveda.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air to left field. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Robert Poisson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herring is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Ross Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that misses. 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Changeup down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box, Edwin Yan. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Phillies strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Riding into the box, Elvis Glass.
The catcher, Elvis Glass.
Here comes the first pitch. Left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ramon Quezada.
At the plate, Ramon Quezada, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. One-0 count. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
At the plate, Estevan Ponce. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's down to third. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Now batting, Jeremy Pitts, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In his career, Pitts comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that's over. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Lane Escobar will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Escobar.
Into the box now, Ricky Marchand, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
At the ball. 1-1. Ball,
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3. Count is 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a dive to second for one. Oh, but he beats it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Standing in, George Herring. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Syracuse is out in front 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Phillies,
All right, Heidi, thank you.
the designated hitter, Mikey Henderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mikey Henderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway is there, and he has it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So stepping in, Trent Fernandez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Edler in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 35.
Coming to the plate now, Eldon Kaufman. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Tom Wood. to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. Ponce will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, George Edler. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping up now, Rhys Hines. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Quentin.
Ready for another chance? Quentin Broadway. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Jimenez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in now, Elvis Glass. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mariano Cortez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in, Carlos Sepulveda. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And this ball's right past him at first base. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Robert Poisson. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Runner gets a good jump from first, but one of the things that helps as a catcher, if you have a plus arm, and he puts this throw right on the money.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts is right there, and that will retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there. It remains 1-0. Wanderson Charles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75, Wanderson Charles.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Quezada. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Estevan Ponce, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball well outside.
The count is 2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Marchand, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. From the belt, the pitch.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Two and 0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way.
Oh, that's out.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now at the plate, George Herring. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Very high, 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now to the plate, George Edler. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
He's set. The 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Nicholas Padilla is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. So now to the plate, Reese Hines. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Elvis Glass. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
To the plate now, Ramon Quezada, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0 home. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-1 on its way. Yanked fouled off to the right. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Polar Bears lead this one 7-0. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Ross Jimenez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Edwin Yan. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Standing in now, Mikey Henderson fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Fernandez.
Digging in once again, Trent Fernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now in the box, Estevan Honks. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Fernandez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now a hard liner, but foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. So a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it on to first, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Ricky Marchand. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Eldon Kaufman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey.
2-1. Two and 2 the count. And now pitch on the way.
I count this ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The first baseman, number 8.
In now, Tom Wood. First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mariano Cortez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Marchand trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Grady Montgomery enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Grady Montgomery.
Stepping in, George Herring.
For the Polar Bears, the right fielder, George Herring.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard liner to center field. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate now, George Edler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. And there's ball 2 now. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Bounce to first, reined in, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting. Third base.
At the plate, Reese Hines. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Stepping into the box, Quentin Broadway. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's in.
Elvis Glass would be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now back
At the plate, Elvis Glass.
left.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ramon Quezada. First pitch coming, here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1-1 the count. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Syracuse is on top here, 9-0. So digging in now, Carlos Sepulveda. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. On his way to pitch number 100. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Herring is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Robert Poisson. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Stepping in, Ross Jimenez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart, as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Leland Crockett will make an appearance here, as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Edwin Yan will be the first to greet him here, as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Marchand waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Polar Bears used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dwayne Puig records the victory, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.